And we're going to start knife round immediately. So we're going to have some Crambits, and no Crambits on Gamerlegion today. So, according to Crambit code, it means Demise will win knife round as they trudge along to long at the moment. Pleasant being the first round man there. Hampus, they're going for the stabs. Apparently, according to the icons, they have an orphan M4. Nork will be the first knife to go down. They're a bit slow there. Now it's a 1v4. Paz will drop. And now it's a 1-on-1 Nork versus Nijin. First person gets a knife usually wins. And Nork able to clutch that out. And is going to take a look at his knife. And Nork wins on 1 HP there. And Gamerlegion will go straight away to CT side. To be expected. 1 HP, indeed. 1 HP with that knife. Engine. Thank you, Andev. Engine. Gotcha. So, Rusty getting 2 flashes and a kit. Yeah, we'll show pings. Demise got a ping issue with 3 other players, and that's about it. Rusty, gonna check middle. Looking at long push here from Demise here. Boosted up onto sight. Nork, gonna check that long angle quickly. Doesn't spot anyone yet. Demise being very careful of this. Nork at Goose. Actually at Barrels. Defending there. P250 and a flash and a smoke on Engine. They're gonna go for the boost. Glock and flash and smoke. And 3 Glock's armor. I'd let Reckless do his job, okay guys? You don't need to do it for him, okay? No backseat. Nork is spotted. Nork takes a bit of damage there, so they know Nork's there. The rotate's coming through from Rusty. So Rusty will come through some CT. The flashbang goes out. Nork gets 1 through to smoke. But it's only good for 1. It's just going to back out. Rusty's going to spam that USP as well. And it's going to hide just below the site. Engine will drop due to Hampers from the backstab at long. Bomb's being planted. This will allow them to buy next round. Mini trades out Nork. Nork on no HP at short. Pleasant goes good for 2. Dennis is traded down, and Biaz gets 2 of his own, but Hampers will end that rain. And that'll be a first round victory for Gamerlegion. Big pistol man. Round, not man, round. But Demise can go straight with the 3 Deagles, 2 SGs with the bomb being planted. And is that what they'll do? Let's see what they'll do here. MP9s, M4s, Organ Pleasant. Yep, the SGs are coming out. And ooh, they're going to get an AK as well, 1 Deagle. So they go for 3 rifles instead. Actually, no, they've got the 2 Deagles and they got the AK too. I'm a bit confused here. They're hesitating. 2 Deagles, 2 SGs and an AK. So here they come, the force buy coming in. Bomb going to be thrown. They're looking at B at the moment. Dennis on opposite side of the box is Demise. Get this opening fragger. Immo drops down Pleasant. Nork's going to rotate immediately. And Dennis is going to try and hold as long as he can. Dennis will try to get that AUG back. Loses that dual platform. Dennis will recover the AUG. Good shot as well. That was a good shot. And now Demise is going to rotate over to the long. They're going back through backyard. Making sure no players have snuck in to try and backstab them. 1-man advantage at the moment. Mini lurking at the moment. Checking lowers. Just make sure none of them are snuck in. Nork has already rotated over to the B side. There's that car at the moment, as you guys can see on the map. Deagle's shots harrowing out at the moment. They've got a lot of information, Gamerlegion. So, Dennis holding on a pixel angle behind the double box there. Flashbangs will go in. And now he comes to execute through upper tunnels. Dennis and Nork have to be, holding here. Dennis going to dodge the flash. Hides behind the safe box. Nork, good for 1, good for 2. The AUG coming out now from Dennis. Dennis, good for 2 as well. And that execute will be stopped for the moment. Rusty and Hampus on the rotate. Rusty going for the flank. And Dennis spots the shoulder from Immo. And that'll be his 2nd round for Gamerlegion. Then Rusty plays a bit of soccer in the backyard. And that'll be 2-0 to Gamerlegion. Great work by Nork and Dennis. Was waiting for Dennis to poke out and complete that crossfire, but unfortunately, they decided not to. So another MP9 on Rusty. And MP9 on Nork, sorry, and M4 on Pleasant. SG was recovered by Dennis there. Bayes is going to push this. Rusty better be careful, but the guns will spray out. Rusty, good for 1. Unfortunately, that swing out, the wide peak. Bayes quick with the P250. Rotates coming through. Nork on short. And Hampus. Dennis nails Mini at middle. Bombs drop for Hampus though. Hampus good for 2. Hampus good for 3. Can he be good for 4 though? He's got the USP up and he'll drop immediately. Paz recovers the Deagle. Going for the 1 Deagle on Nork. Misses the shot, but successful in the end of the 2nd. And now Pleasant coming up from behind. Should be able to secure this round for Gamerlegion there. But no, another 1D from Paz. Beautiful 1D too. And now Dennis is going to be chasing basically potentially 1v4 here. Paz might complete this. What a deagle there. Looking for Dennis up middle, but Dennis... What a shot, by the way, from Paz there. That was definitely a really good shot. And Paz is indeed. So he's going to recover the M4 here. Doesn't know where Dennis is. Dennis just holding long for the moment. And now it's going to creep up short. Paz. Dennis holding long. So Paz going to creep up short. Dennis thinking still going to be A here. It's going to turn back to site. No utility being used. Dennis has full utility. Okay, check the bomb site. Paz scoping out. Spotted by Dennis, and Dennis prevents the plant. 3-0. Unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Dennis is going to buy his team some M4s. Nice try. Yeah, definitely good try. Paz almost turned that 1v4 into a victory. That's got to be, give some NT to that. So they just got played mind games. Paz was thinking, okay, if I go to B side, Dennis might be there. But Dennis just stayed at long the entire time. Won the mind games at pleasant of the early Molotov. Dennis just peeking in to B side. Smoke will drop in B halls. They hear some gunshots rolling out at the moment. What is Demise looking for? They've got that middle control bay out to the SG. We'll be able to secure. Does take a peek out in middle and CT. Doesn't spot any players there. So we'll just duck back off in. Bayer's just checking short. Bomb's coming up short as well. There's no players really actively defending short at the moment, so they potentially could get away with this. Guns being fired. This will trigger Hampus to rotate. Nork with the AWP. Holding short now from Carr. But Demise going to back. Oh no, they're going to pursue this. HE grenade being thrown. Does a bit of damage to Bayers. Smokes going out. Execute going out onto A site. Rotates coming through for Hampus. Hampus is checking short himself, but it's been smoked off. Nork. Can't see any angles, but he spots one. Misses the headshot. Nork holding on to opposite angle as well. Decides he didn't fully flash. Is going to just back off. Bomb planted for short. Rotates coming in. Nork spotted, but Nork misses that another shot again. Hampus. Paz holding short. Hampus making his way up. Thinks one might be Ninja. We'll check the rest of that short. Nork will drop to Baez there. Imore holding short. Gonna be a hard retake here for Gamerlegion. Smokes goes down, the flashes goes down as well. Hampus will take out Baez. Bomb is still ticking. Hampus good for one to trades. Going into my favor at the moment. Rusty, 1v2. Only good for one. Gonna have to escape here. Can he escape with the Can he escape with the SG? He does. He's gonna keep running. Can he escape though? And he will when you hide in the nook. But first round for Demise here. Good bomb plant by Demise. Rusty just checking. Might have checked the side, but he decides not to. He saves an SG there, but Gamerlegion horribly in an eco situation here. North missing those two shots was pretty bad. Like, if you connected any of those two shots, he may have turned that into a no plant. Pleasant to scout. Wow! Great shot by Pleasant. Just sits up there, boom. Engine gonna spray that SG through that smoke. No one's actually challenged long there. Gun being thrown away by Mini there, so they recover the SG. Good work by Mini by throwing that weapon there. Prevents them from getting any weapons at all. And they're actually going to try and approach that. And basically, Rusty, the SG, he's going to spot him. And even though he got the SG recovered there, Rusty going to check the back door area. The flashbang's going to go out. Nork on the opposite angle. The flashbang's going out. Nork, good for one. Rusty doing a bit of damage to engine there. Paz, AWPing. Hampus will drop. They've got the bomb in backyard. Nork can hear all of this. They know Nork's here. Nork misses that one dig. Scouts from Dennis. Does hit Bayes for a bit of damage. And Pleasant will go down as well. Dennis will be rotating off. Doesn't know what to do. He's got a scout. That's all he's got. Doesn't have any other weaponry at the moment. Maybe he's trying to recover another weapon, potentially. Now he's going to go outside. Long at the moment. Hoping they'll push long. Got to be on a tripwire angle to USP. SG's being recovered. They're going to go creep onto B side potentially. And Dennis, they're going to run to it now. Dennis is going to peek out. Doesn't spot anything at long. So he's going to slowly go. And this is a good idea from Demise here. Not getting too fancy. Just going for the typical shot. So Dennis is checking short as well. But he'll realize very shortly that bomb is going straight to B site. And Dennis can't do nothing about it. But if it does go to B site, Dennis will probably run to the car area, T car area. And he sees the smoke. It's actually going to contest. If he can get the bomb planted, which he won't, he's just going to go for the weapons in mid instead. And that's probably a better idea here. Go for the weapon in mid, and then try to go for a retake. Especially if they can get a defuse kit here as well. SG is picked up, and a few grenades as well. And he's just going to back off. He's not going to be able to retake this site. And that'll be a second round to Demise. That force-up round didn't work well for Gamerlegion. But at least Dennis will save the SG. Berry, man, just chill, man. Don't get super sensitive, okay? And Dennis will save an SG here. This will be probably pretty important. Especially if they all rush through B. And it's just that SG there, you can just rain havoc, basically. Going for a half buy here, Dennis. 3 USB, 1 Deagle, 1 SG. All SGs on Demise. Smoke will drop down. Dennis already heading to B site. As I suspected, to hold that anchor. Paz just preventing anyone from creeping up. Engine holding the angle as well in middle. They've known to be sneaking up through here, Gamerlegion. So that's why Paz and all that are just triple checking these angles, okay? P250 on Rusty, Deagle and Hampus. I give moderation to whoever I want, but, you know, just chill, guys. So 2 on 2 at CT. It's not getting exactly a great spot. Dennis rotating over as well. Holding middle, though. They're taking long control at the moment. Pleasant. Cheaper low site at the moment. Steel's being spammed. Smoke will go over to car as they peek onto long. Pleasant's going to hide in the smoke. Going to pop out the flash. Doesn't get any out of that. And Dennis, will he be boosted? He will be boosted. And you'll be able to see the side. Dennis holding the platform angle there. Dennis spots off one. Spots off a second, but he's just going to drop down immediately. Pleasant going with another boost as well. Bomb being planted. And he'll be able to prevent this, will he? No, he won't be able to prevent this. Gets the ramp play, but trade out by Bayes immediately. Trying to secure some kills here, Gamerlegion. Hampers at Ninja. Gonna go for the deals. Flash will go out. Doesn't hit Hampers though. Nork will drop. Hampers can't find any luck with the deals here. And he spams it again, but the H going from Engine will end the round and it'll be 3-3. Good old Kobe as well. Yeah, it was a Kobe. A sitting Kobe indeed. So now Gamerlegion, they've got their money back. Got some M4s and AUGs. 4 SGs and an AWP here. They'll go for the contest here. Smoke will go down. Molotov go down as well. Rusty popping out the smoke. Oh, that spray was awkward, but Rusty able to secure a kill there. Will he get the second? What does get the second? Picks up the SG. He knows the player's in pit, but will he win the duel there? He does not. Paz superior, and that's a 2 for 2. Unfortunately, Rusty tried to do a lot more, but couldn't. Emor just checking the site at the moment. Only defender on A is Pleasant. And he's in an awful spot. Not Pleasant. I mean Nork. And he's in short at the moment. In an awful spot to really try and defend this. Engine at middle. Dennis just lurking around at the moment. Dennis is actually preparing for a middle strike. Smoke going over. They're going for a long push at the moment. They do have an AWP in Immo. Dennis is going to check behind the door. Will he peek off Engine? He does spot him there. Dennis will get the first kill there. And he's disinfecting a potential long execute here. Nork just waiting for his teammate and Dennis. So it's basically a 2v3 at the moment, but they've guessed the wrong side. They've actually gone to B side. Nork holding short, speed boost, jumps him over. Good speed boost, by the way. Molotov at short, and they can definitely know it's going to be A side push. Dennis running frantically through long doors. Immo not holding long, actually. Might be picked off by Dennis here if he's not careful. Let's pick off Pleasant. Molotov going to come around. Dennis will be picked off too by Imo. Imo, perfect angles. And Imo will get the third as well. I'm not sure why I wouldn't switch to Imo then. That's going to be a timeout from Gamerlegion here. Imo, very good AWPing skills. One by one. So timeout from Gamerlegion here. Very likely from Gamerlegion. 100% likely. Just to confirm. Yep, timeouts for Gamerlegion, by the way. 100%. So Demise will be very happy with this. They were 3-0 down, back 4-3. And now an eco round once again for Gamerlegion. Actually going for a half by P250, 5-7, 2 Deagles and a Scout. Pleasant did get a beautiful Scout kill earlier. Looking forward to play with the AWP, which would be Imo. And Imo spotted and Pleasant plonks him again. That's the second time that's happened. That Imo's been plonked at spawn. And he's going to take that to the bank. With the Scout as well. Pleasant's going ham with this. They've got a man advantage already. They've even got, you know, long control as well. They've got that crossfire set up between Hampus and Rusty. But, you know, with the Deagles, they're not that strong. Smoke's being thrown for the middle control at the moment. Engine holding the middle push. Gamerlegion not going for the middle push at all in previous rounds, but it was successful. Paz checking backyard. They're going to go up long, and they're going to meet a lot of people up long. In fact, there's going to be 2 peeking out. It's going to be Hampus and Rusty. Got to go big here, these 2 players. Nork is going to be caught out if they're caught down with the pants down, basically. Rusty hiding in pit. Rusty spots off 1. They can focus on him here. Hampus can just plonk out. Plonks the bomb carrier. Hampus will get 2. Rusty being in a good bait. Rusty misses the eagle shot zone. He'll be traded out by Engine. Engine crucially getting 2 kills here. Nork at the P250 on site. He's the next defender to go past. Dennis is actually coming back through spawn. He'll be able to recover that AWP. That could be massive as he goes through spawn. He'll pick up that AWP for sure. Or a weapon for sure, potentially, as they threw it over. He checks it. Nork hiding. Spotted. He'll drop to Engine there. Dennis doesn't get any weapon. And Dennis will be denied by Paz. Pleasant goes for the jumping Scout. Engine will go down. And, ooh, AWP shot. Wow. Pleasant. Wow. Completes a 1v2 with Scout. Denies the bomb plant. Kills the AWPer. Oh my god. That must be Demise. They must have their head in their hands going like, how? How? Imo, and double AWP setup from Gamerlegion here. 2 M4s, 2 AWPs, and AUG. And now just an eco for Demise, and must not be happy. That's just not like this, definitely, 100%. And now they're on an eco here. They're going so well. They've got the crossfire set up on short. And if they approach up short, Hampus and Rusty will get a few kills, but they're all charging down it. Hampus good for 1. Rusty gets 1 D. Now it's just Hampus by himself to spray. It has to be perfect. But Hampus will get free and he's dropped immediately. Some guns recovered. M4s. They're trying to stop the guns from being picked up, but they can't really. They're trying to get the rotate as well. Nork already rotating through CT. Smoke's already planted up. They've got 2 M4s here. Some of them are a bit damaged though. Pleasant. Give me a Molotov. Give me a Molotov to stop his flank. And they're checking the site at the moment. Pleasant actually going to go through long instead with the AUG. It can be hard to retake with these AWPs. They can't hold the angles. And Imo is just going to go on site, plant for short. Rotate's coming through as well through short. And Nork of the AWP. Spots off Engine. He will drop. And now it's just the last player on site. Pleasant will get rid of Imo on site. Just as I switch to him to see if we can get rid of him. And he does. And there'll be another defuse for Gamerlegion here. And they're going to keep the 2 AWPs and AUG. And Demise getting a bomb plant there in a very unlikely round. Rudy, don't get fooled by the backseaters. These guys have been trying to backseat all the mods, okay? Just don't. Just purge people who type in all caps and take up a large text box, okay? Just 1 second purge. So, gonna be timeout here. Timeout from definitely Demise. So, Gamerlegion, they were looking shaky. Then Pleasant, with his clutchness of the scout, turns back around. And now Gamerlegion back in the lead. 5-4. It was like a lot of people were talking about, it's a good T-start for Demise so far. But that clutch from Pleasant put him on the eco. And now they're 5-4 up. Pleasant with the P250, but I think he's got a gun in front of him. Yep, he's got an AUG in front of him. Double AWP setup. Dennis with the AWP behind the smoke as well. Doesn't spot anyone though. Ooh, has to go big here. B rush potentially. Pleasant gonna put that HE grenade down first. Hampus takes a bit of damage on long, but he will live for now. Dennis holding that angle though. Gonna throw a HE grenade to Halls. Will it be that deep enough to nail Bass though? No, it isn't. Flashbangs will go into middle. Fortunately, Hampus already ready for this B split. He's going to stay anti-flash position at the moment. Molotov at long. Rusty peeking up. Here's some gunshots. Going to throw a Molotov of his own. Actually do a pretty deep Molotov as well. And they're not moving off middle. Bomb's been dropped in lower halls at the moment. No kills so far. Hampus sees it's fully smoked off. Gonna spray as hard as he can. They might go short instead, but without the bomb. Pad's gonna recover the bomb though, and they're gonna jump on Xbox. One person, and Nork's not even holding short, so they can maybe be able to pick off Nork there. Hampus hearing this information, and Nork's gonna probably rotate soon. Hampus gets flashed fully, and Nork's gonna rotate over. He's gonna dodge the flash. Does he get full flash instead? And the smoke is gonna put him off. It's gonna go for a retake scenario, which is Nork gonna go for. Hampus, here's the bomb plant. Can't hit the head. He spots Paz as he gets back up. And the bomb's been planted. Engine. Ooh, they did spot each other there. Rusty can't get the kill there. Now Nork's in a precarious position where he's got to look at long too. Hampus on site. Good for one. Drops to Mini though. Engine going for the flank. Pleasant good for one, but it's immediately traded out. Now Dennis with the 5-7. He's got to go quick. He's got to spot Mini. Spots Mini there with the 5-7. He will destroy it. And he's going to go for the plant. They're going to go for defuse, and he will with the kit. Nork able to get engine. And that'll be 6-4. Good work there by Gamerlegion on the retake. It looked like Demise had shut everyone out. But unfortunately, Hampus able to just pry open a hole for Nork and Dennis to go through. And the double AWP setup is also maintained as well. And it's going to be continuously bad news for Demise, as they're now in the eco again. Gamerlegion desperately trying to get long control here. They will get long control. However, Demise not particularly interested. They might be going up short instead. Dennis takes a flashbang. Go for a HE instead. Got to hold that B Halls angle. Nork actually holding short at the moment. So let's see what Nork can do. Bomb all crowding around short at the moment. The flashbangs must be going in shortly. Let's see what Nork can do here. CZs. They got 2 flashes, 3 flashes. So the flash is being thrown. And here we go, Nork. Gonna be a big task for Nork. Nork, good for 1. Gonna switch his angle. Gonna be flash. Dodges a flash. Spots on it, Ninja. Good for 2. Bayez will drop. Good, misses the 3rd. HE grenade going to be thrown. See if he can get a Kobe down. Does not do enough damage, but the bomb's planted for short. Now the rotate's coming through. Nork trying to spray out as hard as he can with those AWPs. Trying to get anyone he can. The pistol's going ham. Dennis using a pistol of his own. Hampus good for 2. Now a short player's left. And Hampus will be good for 3 as the bomb's being defused. Clean eco from Gamerlegion, but they did give away a bomb plant. And look at that buy that Demise will have. They'll have a decent buy there. 7, AWP. Dennis is from NIP. Never go B? Maybe. Then again, Dennis does have an AWP. It's a double AWP setup, and Dennis with an AWP on B. Unless they get him perfectly with the flash, Dennis is going to probably get 2 or 3 before he drops. But they can maybe go B now, though. They've got the weaponry. They've got 3 SGs, an AK, and an AWP. Double AWP setup once again from Gamerlegion. They keep maintaining this, and they've got money to buy into the next round as well. Flash is going out from Engine. Have a Molotov straight into long. Dennis is not that disappointed, actually. Dennis is actually really proud of this team, the team he's got together at the moment. I've actually talked to Dennis about this. Like, he's just really proud. He's happy he's in this team. If you guys are saying that right now, Dennis is really happy that these guys are going well, like, gelling together. Yeah, he's really happy about this. Hampus. Trying to spot under the smoke. They were spotted to see a few legs. Flashbang going up on short. Where's Nork at the moment? Nork's holding a different position. He gets fully flashed though. He's going to hold the off angle now. Nork holding short. Doesn't spot any because he's not holding the pixel angle anymore. He got flashed off it. So they're all going to back off short. Nork's got a really aggressive angle. So Baez just backing off, holding middle for the moment. It's actually free on B, but they might go long instead. If they go long instead, that means Rusty's going to hold it for a lot longer. Rusty throwing the flash in as well. Might peek in, but might be a risky peek. And Rusty's going to play passive instead and have his buddy Nork on the other angle as well. Flashbangs go out, and Nork loses that duel. It means it's just Rusty left. They suspect Rusty to be on the cross. Rusty good for 1, good for 2. Can miss, also misses a shot. Rusty not good for a third though. Bounce with the flash. Rotates coming through as well. And the short play will notify the team that the rotates coming through as well. 3v3 at the moment. Pleasant, anti-flash. They jump over. Hears it, but he's spammed from behind by Paz. Molotov's being thrown. Dennis trying to work his way up. Bomb has been planted. He's just waiting for someone to peek over. His teammate at short. Doesn't have any boost position. He's going to check up at Ninja. Spots no one. Smoke will go down at long. He's going to check over. Did he spot anyone at ramp? No, he didn't. Molotov will be dropped. Dennis not good for 1. And Hampus drops 1. Gonna have to throw the smoke over. He's going to go for the Ninja, but Imor on long. Too strong. Dennis, get right, exists in Freiburg created team. Nah, it was just a... I didn't interview him. We were just talking after one of the games. Basically. If you're wondering, Levy. We were talking after one of the games I casted. He came into chat. And he's just really proud of how the boys are going at the moment. So here we go. SGs, 3 SGs, an AK, and an AWP. Gamerlegion, as I said before, can straight away buy up into this. Rusty going for the drive peek. Will be good for 1. Mini trades him out though, but without some serious damage. They both know they're here though. Nork with the AWP. Spots off 1, but Imor too quick. Can't clinch 1 in the end. Dennis going to rotate over at middle. Hampus able to trade 1 out, but they're already on site, and Hampus knows this. Molotov going down. Dennis with the AUG. Trains down Rumfield. They can switch over. And they don't know where the bomb is at the moment. Dennis suspecting middle. Hampus throwing another Molotov, preventing that bomb plant. Hampus going to check behind him. Wins that duel against Bayes. He wasn't even expecting that. And the bomb is probably going to try and go inside. Molotov pick up for Hampus again. How many Molotovs is he going to get? That's a third grenade. That Molotov he's got. The fire still burning. So it's the world start turning, you know. Emo on 5 HP. Looking for Dennis. He knows Dennis might be around here, lurking. Dennis just in CT. Emo charging to Ura. Dennis also holding an angle too. And who will win? Who will fire the first bullet? Will it be Dennis? Will it be Emo? Emo with a wide peek and successful with it too. And now, looking for Hampus. Hampus is next part of the puzzle. Emo slowly going up. And Hampus suspecting. And Hampus will spot him. Then no, he won't. Emo with the spot. 1 by 1. And now, oh no, they spot each other. And Pleasant's going to be like, nope, we're not going to take that. And just going to hold on ramp at the moment. Bomb, is it being planted? Bomb will be planted now. It has to be planted. Molotov goes down. And he'll go for the bomb plant now. Actually, he's actually not going for the bomb plant. Now he will go. No HE grenade on Pleasant, though. Pleasant, ooh. Orb shot missed. Pleasant being very nervy here at the moment. He's going to duck down. Smokes. Got to take a serious shot in the dark here. Oh no, he misses a shot. Eventually nails it. Pleasant, you are making me incredibly nervous there. And Pleasant, oh man. Gotta give it to Emo there. Gotta give it to Emo. That was a beautiful try at least. Beautiful try. And, you know, Pleasant recovers the AWP. You can't really ask for much there. You got the bomb down. You got it down to a 1-on-1. Demise, you know, they're showing some teeth here against Gamerlegion. They're not letting them stomp all over them. They're showing some teeth. So 8-5 at the moment. Flashes and smokes going over at the moment. He'll be quick to peek here. Rusty misses up that Molotov then. He's going to have to back off right away. Flashbang. They're going to have to get their utility to get out of there. Nork, good for 1 on Paz. Rusty takes a lot of damage though. Nork. Oh man, that Molotov, that's unlucky. Nork. Losing this duel at the moment. Emo is being the superior AWPer and Rusty can't recover that. Hampus will be holding the off angle. Emo is just waking up. He's been massive here of the AWP. Now they've got to get rid of Emo here. Emo being the biggest threat. Rusty's going to be on a close angle with short. And it's going to be up to Hampus here to slice down Emo. I think they might need Pleasant to get rid of Emo at the moment. The smokes will go up. And Hampus Focusing on that gap. Waiting for Engine there. Engine gonna peek through middle. And the MP9 from Rusty is strong. Rusty recovered the AK. Oh, Hampus. Indeed, Hampus will peek up. Doesn't spot anyone. Needs a booster. Does hear 2 people up there. Emo at long doors will take care of Rusty. He only had 1 HP anyway. Hampus picks ramp. Good for 1. And Pleasant being cleaned up here. But good for 2. Now they're looking for Emo. Smoke. Not sure where he is. Emo gonna have to get a gun here. Emo gets a HE grenade on Pleasant. And they're gonna have to find him at the moment. The MAC 10 will be huge. Dennis. Oh no, Dennis. Oh my god. Emo's finally done it. He's finally clutched one. After losing so many 1v1s. Emo ace too. Jeez. Emo's going insane. And now Gamerlegion. Deagles at the moment. What? My mod is... Oh my god. I don't even know what Ari said, to be honest. Mini 2Ks on Hampers and Pleasant. Trying to sneak through short. I'll check through chat later, but I'm very sure Ari did not say anything out of order. Oh, Rusty getting caught out there behind the boxes. Very good anti-eco so far from Demise, and this will be 7. This will be easy. Demise making it look easy at the moment. And Dennis just by himself with a Deagle and a Dream. Not going to happen. Mini actually gets a 3k here. Dennis takes care of Emo. Now, Dennis, this is going to be interesting if Dennis actually clutches this, but unlikely. Dennis actually going to go for the molly. Oh, gets rid of Mini, but Dennis will go down to Engine right behind him. And it'll be 8-7 pretty close here. Look at what Ari said. Nah, Ari said nothing. Nah, that's nothing. He's just making an observation. He was saying, like, oh, so many languages different here. There must be Turkish people because Swedes are really good at speaking English generally because they taught English at school. That's why just, you know, observation, just saying, you know, oh, a lot of different languages. So, you know, he wasn't making any like comments. He was just saying, oh, you know, okay. Just making that observation. Must be Demise fans. Because Ari is from Iceland, so you know like all the Swede language stuff like that, even if they're speaking Swedes. But here we go to pistols. 4 Glocks armor, flash and smoke on Rusty of the P250. Emo going aggressive on the short position. Ooh, that will spot the middle person there in an Engine. Will Emo push this? No, he backs off instead. And Mini will fire that USP out at Hampus, but Hampus is going to go back in instead. Good so far, but a lot of damage being caused by Gamerlegion at the moment. They're checking long as that platform. And they're going to peek up short instead. Rotate's coming through for Engine. And they have the utility. They have 2 flashes. Rusty getting ready. Smoke going off now. Emo is on site. So it's going to be a 3v5. Flashbang goes up. A turn around. 1 jumps down. Engine at CT. Ready for that. Mini from long. Just pinning heads. And it's just going to go to way at the moment. Nork approaching from long. Good for 2. Now he's got to get rid of the person, which is Engine next. Bombs on site. Has to use the Glocks, the power the Glocks. Gonna peek that angle. Spots 2. Can he spot ahead? He does. He gets his 3rd. He's gonna reload that Glock. Gonna peek out. Doesn't know that Engine's nearby. Gonna recover the bomb. Gonna plant it. He's gonna check CT. He's spotted. And bam! Engine will prevent that plant. Nork only gets a free kill there. Only gets a free K there. Not good enough. Engine does recover a P250 as well. And there's no bomb plant there, so Gamerlegion not looking that great. So SG on Hampus. Hampus somehow getting an SG this round. So not sure what to make of that. Rest have got Glocks and 2 flashes. Emo throwing that smoke down. And a HE as well. Bay is throwing really deep HEs and smokes. 4 MP9s and an M4. Rusty with a Glock. Hampus just checking for the middle play at the moment. Going through lower tunnels. Engine at Goose. Going for the peak. Just making sure. Mini going for the peak as well. Smoke coming in at long. And he'll go at short. Rusty is poking out. Hampus did see the ramp player, I believe. He did. And he's getting a few damage. So they do see he's got an SG. They're trying to train that head with the MP9 there. And Hampus not having the greatest of game jewels here. Flashbang will go out. And they'll operate onto the site for the moment. Hampus got to be huge here on the ramp. The grenade will go out. Hampus will dodge that grenade. And Engine trades off Rusty. Hampus will get Immo there. And it sprays. Engine good for one. And it still has the SG, but Mini and Bayers will clean up the MP9s. And SG is recovered as well. That force fire there, not looking the greatest here. Nork's not going to have much money here. AKs and deals. Good defend by Demise there. They got M4, FAMAS, 2 MP9s and an SG. SG being the most important part of it. 4 AKs and a deagle. Going for the opening frag there. Rusty takes a bit of damage, but Engine's just stopped. And they know Rusty's at blue box potentially now, so they check it out. Rusty the one tap on Mini too. Flashbang will go out. Hampus looking at the car defender there. Unable to convert a 1D. And he's going to just duck and look at the ground. But he'll eventually take down Immo. Immo just can't get that MP9 to aim. The smokes are being thrown. They're getting over there. Bomb being planted by Nork on open at short. Planted for long, sorry. Planted for anywhere. Paz. Rusty, the man of the moment, will be silenced once again by Paz here. Flashbang will pop in. Bayers going through short. Hampus. Nork. Going to be holding CT and short at the moment. Nork probably going to be the player to beat on this side. By Bayes here. Dennis just checking B side. Spots no one. But they're going to go for a save call instead. Not going to be a good idea to retake. And Dennis. Oh no. Dennis, he hears the steps. Pops off Bayes. It's one gun down. That's the FAMAS too. They're hunting Gamerlegion. They know they need to get these eco frags on the board for next round. They don't know where Paz is at the moment. And Nork desperately looking for him. And he won't find him in the end. As Paz runs away. And Gamerlegion gets a knife round the board. Stops the bleeding for now. Be 9-9. Nork has an AK, 4 AKs and an SG. Immo trying to be like Pleasant here. Missing his shots though. Immo. We'll eventually get one on Hampus. Eventually after 5 shots, and Gamerlegion playing a very dangerous game there. Very dangerous game by sitting there, and I agree with the lulls in chat. Playing at the devil. Flashbang will go out in middle. They hear the noise. Dennis suspecting a boost potentially. Checking windows, hiding in the nook at the moment. Actually go through long instead. They've actually baited them all to short. So the long push might be a bit successful here. Engine gonna smoke off long. Dennis hiding at middle. They know that Dennis may have snuck in here. So Scout gonna check middle as well. Plays into slow peaks. Gonna have to back off. Suspects the Scout to be there as well. Scout spotted off. Nork and Pleasant both successful on Engine there. And ooh, Dennis successful in the mid lurk. CT's been smoked off. And Dennis is going to get sprayed hard here. MP9, he'll drop immediately. The bomb making its way up long now. They don't know where the defender is at the moment. They don't have much time. Molotov being thrown down. Rusty going to plant the bomb for safe. And he'll get those digits in. Flashbang will go out. He has to turn around. He is successful at it. Nork spams and grabs down Mini. Now it's just Nork and Baez. And Nork doesn't want to get caught. He sneaks in. Here's Baez. Baez doesn't have a kit. Very brave there by Baez. Doesn't have a kit there. Didn't know how much health Nork was on. It didn't seem. And Gamerlegion secured a 10th round. I thought he had a kit. That's why I was doing it. But he didn't have a kit. I'm going like, why would he? It's just trying to hope, hit on hope, just hope. So now Gamerlegion will have some SGs and Mac 10s, not Mag 10s, Mac 10s. And they're going to zerg in to B side. Good for one. They did spot one at doors. Dennis aiming there. Did spot one there just for half a second. And the smokes and mollies are already in. Nork good for one as they try to go through backyard. But they know Nork's here. They go for the Deagles. Nork's going to have his work cut out for him. But he'll drop. Rusty coming through lower tunnels. They might recover that SG. He's going to go for the double kill of the grenades. Drops one. And the Mac 10 from Hampus will trade out Paz. Good work for Rusty using the grenade there. And they're going to try and recover the SG, but unfortunately unable to. And now it'll be a timeout. Let's check who the timeout's from, my dudes. Good anti-eco there, but we probably want more. Demise calling for the timeout there. Just in case you guys are wondering. Bayers must not be happy there. It's a lot closer. Yeah, basically Demise have come to play. As I said earlier, getting desperate. To get those wins on the board. They're in a 1-8 scenario. They want to make it 2-8 rather than 1-9. No X-rays, 4 M4s and Orb on Demise. SGs all around on Gamerlegion here. So here we go. Hampus from spawn with the SG. Does get a bit of damage on engine. Bomb's actually making its way over. So Demise have thrown 3 people over. The HE grenade's going in. Major's on LDLC. Just in case you guys are wondering, because I heard that being mentioned. Pleasant. Dennis thinking someone's at short. Thinking it might be a short or push. Gonna throw a grenade there. Rusty following Dennis as well. They're going through lower tunnels. Molotov at short too. Actually, no, Molotov in the little nook in middle. Engine at scaffolding. Rusty gonna hold that middle position at the moment as they're gonna get ready for a B split potentially, or an A split. Paz sees the smokes pop up, and they're gonna go for a feint instead onto short. And here they go, Pleasant. They're firing everything at the moment. The smoke's going to go down again to allow them to creep out further. Pleasant going to reload his gun. Emo just checking long at the moment. And if they push short now, Emo's going to be stuck in no man's land and potentially go down as well. Engine holding scaffolding. And here comes a push here from Pleasant. Molotovs will go down. Ramp position's going to be compromised as they go through. The smoke will have to go down to counter it. And Emo good for one. Pleasant dodges the shot, fortunately. They're looking for Emo at the moment. The smoke will go down. They definitely know someone's ramp. Just don't know where. They're going to plant the bomb for short. Dennis will drop from Mini. And they're going to have to go for the boost there. Pleasant's going to be stuck here for a bit. Retake looking good at the moment. It's going to throw one at ramp. Emo will drop to Pleasant. Pleasant doing a really good job here. Pleasant good for 2. But it's just himself now. And Engine will pop off the head of Pleasant. And that'll be a 10th round to Demise there. SG's recovered. There'll be all SG's recovered as well. 2 SGs. Good retake by Demise and a much needed retake. However, Gamerlegion able to buy into this again. Checking the scores so far. Hampus having a game of his life. Emo, even though Emo seems to be really impactful. Emo's game, is so at the moment, but he's been very impactful, Emo. Engine, being the real engine, haha, behind the team at the moment. Has takes a bit of bullets there. But get onto the side though. Utility being used. Molotov and HE grenade. No damage though. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that comment. Nork holding the flash for the moment. Gamerlegion lead hangs by Fred at the moment. Keeps the team going. Yep, indeed. Might have to, just keep him maintained. Every 6 months, put him in for a service. Sorry, Gamerlegion here, looking for mid control. Molotov at short. Might get Emo on high alert. Emo's already at ramp on high alert. So you guys see here, going for the jump peak. He's going to smoke it off. 3 on B side once again. Hampus and Tunnel. He's been smoked off too. Molotov can be thrown back at Platt. Or is he going to go a bit further? No, he decides not to. They've got the B split. Rusty. Checks the folding. He's going to have to. Checks window, but it's behind him the entire time. Engine. Good for 1. Bombs dropped for him though. But Dennis will trade out. Engine will get Pleasant on the opposite side though. And now they're entering inside. And they don't know where the last defender is. Oh boy. And Bayaz good for 1. And he's been spotted. Bayaz good for 2. Nork trying to get that bomb down. That's all he wants to do at the moment. The HE grenade gets thrown in, but Nork will stay alive and not plant the bomb. Just checking for 1. They're going to probably double peek him. Nork at double box almost. Gonna plant at double box. Gonna check the window. Door pushes in and Mini was secured at 11th round. Rah. Advanced stats, I can't show advanced stats yet. They load after the game, unfortunately. And that's gonna be the 11th round for Demise, and I put Gamerlegion on an eco here. Three M4s and SG. Gamerlegion going for a half buy here. Some deals, a Glock and a P250. And none of them on long though. Pleasant going through lower tunnels, just looking for some aggression at the moment. Gamerlegion. Mini's got that extra information. He's already checked out long doors. Gonna smoke it off too. Hamper sees that smoke. And he's just gonna back off for the moment. Smoke going to short too. It's only 2 on B side. They're actually well bunched together at the moment. Pleasant of the 1 Deagle. Engine at Goose. HE grenade being thrown. Pleasant trying to do a bit of damage here, but it's unable to. Hamper's coming into the scout. Deagles the Pope at the back of sight. 1 at window. Emo. Where's the other player then? Players holding halls from double box. They both flick around. But let's see what will happen here. Bayaz, that's going to be playing huge flashbang. Will be good for 1. Dennis takes down Paz, and now it's just Bayaz left, and Hampers with the scout, and they've got B site secured. And that bomb's getting planted. Hampers checking platform. Hatred grenade going down. And Engine will get Dennis with the Kobe. Pleasant trades out at mid. What's another? The Engine plumps him down from middle doors. Now it's a 2v2. Nork did get an M4 here. Nork gonna peek window. Got 2 of them, and Nork able to clutch this out. And that anti-eco just goes begging. And an SG and M4 recovered. And that's going to be a timeout from Demise there right away. They're in an eco. Unbelievably. Not holding window. Nork going with a brave peek at window. To secure 2 there. As you see that it kills. Hampus and Nork chiming in now. Engine was pretty strong there. So loss bonus as well for Demise. Looks very ugly too. Potential double eco. Free strike policy, by the way, guys. Just in case you guys are trying to chat. 1 Deagle, 4 USBs. Ooh, Rusty gets a bit of damage there. Gets hit again, but no headshots, fortunately, with the wall bang. Got a hold middle, actually. They're going to push long. Nork and Dennis checking out. Molotov going for a car. They should go for an A stack, Dennis. They're making their way slowly up. Pleasant and Dennis holding it cross. They're going to double peek. And they're going to find 1. Finds Bayaz and finds Imo out in the open. And that's going to be A site secured. Engine. The other player's Rusty. Spots off the 1 going at Xbox. And spots the 1 going short. But the pistols raining havoc, but Rusty's good for 2. Rusty's a bit stuck here. Nork's checking middle. Waiting, looking for Engines. Checks the right side. They're going to check the left. And Nork, quick flick. Bang! 13-11 the Gamerlegion there. Gamerlegion. And Demise should be able to buy up now. Also going to go for a half buy here. Or they're going to go for a double eco. They're going to go for a half buy. Just an awful time to lose around there. Gamerlegion running up to 14. Man, if you tap in all caps, you're going to keep getting timed out. Or banned or whatever. Like, it's not like we're not warning you, okay? Reckless told you twice. I think even your buddies told you twice. Pleasant trades out 1. Dennis gets 2 for his little reward there. Hampers going up through backyard. Going to recover the bomb. Bomb hasn't been sighted yet. And now Hampers picks up the bomb. They're seeing that smoke. Dennis going to throw for a Kobe. Will he nail the Kobe though? No, Mini takes a bit of damage there and that's it. Engine on B site, holding an angle. On B, holding halls, off angle. Mini holding long. They're just trying to find an early peak here. That's what they've been doing, Gamerlegion, just picking him off when they play aggressive. Guys, if you guys could just warn Seeker, just an FYI. Nork will drop down to the CZ. Mini can potentially get that, you know, SG here. But it might be at a great cost if he tries to recover it. Because Rusty's waiting there, but Mini has already recovered it. Rusty's going to lower tunnels. Checking every nook. Mini gets another kill there. It's 2v2 now. They've got another weapon on the table. And they don't know where the last player is, so Hamp's going to plant the bomb quickly. They've got to try and hold this as much as they can. Or they just save the weapons and run. Mini's doing actually good work here. So Mini aiming at ramp. Bomb's ticking. They do have a kit on engine. Hampus and Dennis. Another smoke will go up. SG recovered. Flashbang will drop in. Dennis will see the flashbang go off. And Dennis will be trampled immediately. And engine clocks off Hampus. And what a great eco from Demise here. And that'll be quite a round. Unbelievable. Demise just stops the 2 vs 4 there. And Gamerlegion must not be happy about that at all, but it can buy up into this. They could have had a 14-11, now it's 13-12. Mini doing some miracles here. Any shots? No shots at all. Gamerlegion not going for the shots at the moment. They're going for a charge on B. Actually sprinting through mid doors. The only person that can really do anything is Engine at the moment. He's going to be trained off by Pleasant. Early frags at the moment. And Dennis even in lower halls. And they're just waiting for Hampers for the backstab. And the backstab's coming. Molotovs go down. Bayaz will win that duel against Hampers, so he expected that. Pleasant throws it. They see the HEs in the smokes. Flashes go out. Pleasant was smoked off. He's going to back into the smokes. Thinks someone's behind him. Paz will deny Dennis. And now it's a 4v3 at the moment. And they might abandon the B split. That was a lightning B split. Emo gets the flick on Pleasant. Not looking good at all. They almost had it, Gamerlegion, but Paz denied them the double AWP setup. And now to go through short. Smoke will drop. Didn't spot anyone, Mini. Rusty. Nork with the AWP. Molotov being thrown. Flashbang will go in. Pop flash as well. Mini good for 1. Mini good for 2. And that'll be 13-13. They're expecting that short push. And Demise. There'll be a match pause straight away from Gamerlegion here. 13-13. Losing to anti-eco. Really hurt there. Really, really did hurt. Right after this, guys, we're going to go straight to the Pact game. Go straight to the Force Feed Pact after this, by the way, guys. So, we're going to have a timeout at the moment. Apparently, I'm listed on the wrong game at the moment, so I'm just going to have to change that. So, you know, 2 rounds of lost points for Gamerlegion. They need to get a bomb plant here, otherwise to give Demise match point. Bayas. That is my bot, by the way. Yep. Smoke will drop down in long. They've got to get this B split right. The flashbangs will go through. The Molotovs going through as well. They're going to charge through the Mac 10s. Here they come. The flashes, the utility, the brilliance. Pleasant already on site. They hear the noise. And Paz good for 1. Rusty. Pleasant trades out though. They're coming through the window. No scope by Paz. But he's going to get hit by a lot of utility there as well. Bomb on Nork. They don't know where everyone else is at the moment. Bomb's going to be planted though. And he's going to pick up from window. Doesn't decide to in the end. Hampus going to come down from short. Does hear a bit of noise there. And Hampus not going to be looking. He's going to be caught napping. Nork. Going to Molotov scaffolding. Going to flashbang doors. Nork. Going to be caught off there. But Nork, what a flick on engine! And he's going to drop too, but fortunately that Molotov's going to hit platform. So Nork could be pretty safe here. Will they spot one getting in? Nork good for one. He doesn't have much left in his clip. Dennis will drop two. But Nork just playing for time. And he'll get sprayed. Will he defuse it though? He should be able to. He's got time. He does have time. 14-13. Oh, Nork just had to buy a tiny bit extra of time there. Dennis going down too quickly. Had to buy just seconds. Figures like 0.87 seconds off. He bought an extra second of time, got a kill. He may have won that round for his team. Now he's got Deagles, P250s, AKs, Mac 10s. Nothing left. Whiffed against the first guy, he did too. Pleasant. The hold into angles. Demise haven't been very aggressive at all to CT side. Not at all. Ancient that's being passive now. They know, they've got the advantage here. Flashbang will go out, but Ancient not blind at all. Spots off Dennis, but Rusty with the P250 able to trade out. With minimal damage, the smokes will go down. The flashbang will go down as well. Can they recover that weapon? They spot one at doors. The flashbangs will go up as they try to peek out. But they're already at the door already. But Bayaz strong with the SG. Be able to stop this immediately with Paz. And that'll be 15-13. Is it going to be GG yet? Not yet. They've got the SGs, they've got the AKs, they've got a buy going into this. Give me timeout. For Gamerlegion here. Bayaz being massive there with the SG. Absolutely massive. He needed to be. And he was. Peaked at the right time as well to deny the SG. Yeah, that's the win-loss. Yep. 3-2-1-8. It's not all over yet. It's not, celebrations yet. Demise, even if they lose this, they'll be able to buy a back up into this one. They do have enough money to do this. It's win-loss. WL. So 4 going down A at the moment. The early frag has to be huge here. And Rusty... Oh, he sees 4. They all flash out. Rusty sprays as hard as he can, but he can't get a kill. And they're going to abandon that. It's going to be 4 on long, and it's going to be long secured. And Dennis checking middle. How did he not get any kills there? Oh, man. He sprayed. That's unlucky. Pleasant. At long. Taking a lot of utility damage. He's going to back off as well. Dennis hiding at middle. Waiting for the short push. 4v4 on site. Spray and pray didn't work. Definitely did not work. 1 minute and 5. Demise, the desperation from Demise working massively here for them. They're kicking some butt. Just have to secure this round. Hampus. Ooh, Nork catches off 1. Oh, Nork to be traded out as with a grenade in his hand. Dennis trades out though. And they've actually got into A site. Now for the retake. Potentially Hampus going to plant up for short. Be successful in this as well. Now it's a 3v4. Not a 4v4. It's a 3v3. Ah! Hampus with a scout. Looking for Imo. Engine picks off 1, which will be Dennis at short. Hampus. Being very careful at long here and short. They don't have really good post plants here either. Bombs ticking. They do have kits though. Hampus taking the peek at short. Taking a bit long. They feel like they have more time. Hampus taking a short angle. With the scout. Ooh, damn, that was clean. But can they get to it though? Should be able to. That's Csgo. That was cold. 16-13.